What's up guys, and welcome to my channel Flame Over 4. In this issue we're going to be fitting the new steering rod which came in issue 79. So the first thing you need to do is obviously take your steering rod, the longer one, from the issue 79 and get ready to install it. I have pre-done some of the bits on this just to show you where things come off and what you have to take off to be able to do it, if you've got to this stage obviously. If you haven't, then you're absolutely fine. So the first thing you need to do, as I've just shown you there, is take out those 4 screws holding the floor in place, and you will need to take off the cover which is holding the old steering rod into place, stopping it from sliding out. Once you've done that, the floor should be loose, just like so, and then you'll need to move on to the steering wheel. So you just need to pop off the little cap that's on the steering wheel. Just be careful not to break it. If you can, just use your fingers. If not, you can use a small screwdriver to just pry it out. But please be careful, because obviously you don't want to scratch things and ruin things at this stage as you've got so far on the build. Right, so the next thing we need to do is we will need to take the middle of the steering wheel apart. So that's just held in by one screw. So you just need to unscrew that, and that should slide off easily. It shouldn't take long to take off. As you can see, we're doing this actually live, as it is true time, so we're not fast forwarding anything, just so that you can see how long it takes. It doesn't really take that long at all. Right, so once that's up and out of the way, you should just be able to slide the rod out like so, and just sort of compare it, see what the difference is, see if they have actually made a difference. So it's definitely longer, and it's definitely got a little bit of extra length to it, which obviously will help when it engages into the steering rack itself. As you can see, the one on the left there is the longer one, and the one on the right is the standard one that was in there. Those few millimeters do matter, so you will see that in a moment when we do a demonstration. Right, so just place that back in, and just make sure that the steering rod fits nicely into the steering rack and that it's in there nice and firm. Once you're happy with it, take your steering wheel, pop your steering wheel back on, and then we will do a little bit of fast forwarding because we don't want this video to last forever. And all you will need to do next is do up that screw again on the steering wheel, making sure not to lose any of the pieces that you have taken off already, and then just tighten that up until you are happy with it. Try not to over tighten it if you can. Right, so I'm just going to put it on loose for now. We will definitely tighten it up properly a little bit later on, but this is just kind of a demonstration on how to put the steering rod in place once the car has been built up into this stage. So just to show that you don't have to strip the whole car down to do it. Right, so the next thing we're going to fast forward through again is just putting the cover back over the top of the steering rod, because that just sits over there just to stop it popping up out of place. And then we'll just flip it around, and we will tighten up the steering wheel to make sure that it's definitely in place properly, and just test it. So there you go. So I mean, the wheels are moving a lot easier, a lot more ease. I mean, it's not taking as long to move them backwards and forwards, whereas before it would slip out of place. I should have done a kind of a comparison before and after, but I guess if you guys have already got the steering rod, you will know that the old steering rod doesn't really work that well. It doesn't turn the steering wheel. Right, so the next thing you need to do is just pop on that center cap on the steering wheel, do those 4 bolts up to hold the floor back on, and you're done, guys. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.